Oh, you ever heard of cardboard crochet? I have not, but maybe you have, just need a little bit of inspiration. Well, luckily we have the person for you here.
Yeah, and she goes by the name of Dina. She's got all the materials on hand, ready for another Dina-I-Y. And I said it correctly this time, Dina. Dina-I-Y.
That's right. Good morning to all of you. In this edition of Dina-I-Y, I'm going to take you to a place where children will enjoy. And probably for the older kids, this one, because scissors are involved and it takes a little bit of hand-eye coordination. But I just grabbed a pumpkin off of the Google search and I found this one, cut it out and used it as my stencil, so you don't have to go find high and low a pumpkin. But this is what we're going to be making today. A little crochet pumpkin, and it's out of cardboard and yarn. So it's a little cardboard crochet activity. So anything will do. You can make a ghost, you can make, you know, something scary, something spooky, something happy, but we're going with the pumpkin today. So all I did is I cut out the pumpkin, and we want to make sure that we can get these lines transferred onto the cardboard. So I just used actually a safety pin to poke through all the holes, and then I took my marker and I made dots where all the dots were. So that left me with the outline where you don't actually see the marker marks. And then where those dots were, this is where the parents, I think this will be where you need to step in, use the scissors and poke holes through the cardboard to give your kiddos the areas where they can actually send the crochet needle through. But because we don't want to use a real needle, I have a little bobby pin, a little bit safer, right? Not quite as pokey. So you take the bobby pin and you take your yarn and you're just going to set the yarn right there through the end. Now it's in the loop, and you're going to do a little double knot action, and this is going to be how we do our crochet. And it's not perfect, but that's okay, because it could be kind of something that the parents help the kiddos out with. But by not perfect, I mean the cardboard slits are a little wonky, but it's all right.
That's fine.
So you push it through, and you just make the slits big enough that the actual yarn will fit through, and then you come up and you go from the back to the front, and you make your way through the cardboard. See that? So I made the slits with the scissors pretty wide in length so that this bobby pin would fit, the little head of the bobby pin would fit all the way through. And you just keep going. And once you get to the end of a row here, you can then circle back around so that you can double up back through the other side and create a more solid line. So we're gonna bring our yarn, oopsie, I grabbed a stitch. Let's do it again. There we go. We're gonna grab our yarn and pull, and if that happens, you can just send the yarn right back through the bobby pin and keep going. It's really something that you can't mess up. So you can do this with any holiday, really. We're doing it for spooky season with the pumpkin. You can use lots of different colors. You can also, at the end of this, paint the cardboard so that it's kind of a fun canvas, so you know it doesn't have to be brown. And for the really, really little kids, you can make the holes a lot bigger so that their hand-eye coordination doesn't have to be quite as strong. So here you go. Look at that. You got a little pumpkin. And what'd you say?
It's an or for the adults.
Or for the adults.
Yeah.
But it's really fun. It's something that I actually started doing with Hazel, and she loves it because once I have the lines all established for her and she just has to use the bobby pin, I don't really have to worry about her injuring herself.
She can do it? Can she do the
She can.
stitching?
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I have to kind of tell her which holes to put it through. And then once she does it, it actually keeps her busy for about 45 seconds.
I was just going to say, it's pretty great. It seems oddly therapeutic. Like I would probably just, you know, sit at home by myself.
I know, and you can, and as somebody who loves the arts and loves to be a little crafty, you can do a lot with the yarn. You can get lots of different colors, start adding in some shadows. I mean, you could get pretty intense with it. We made it more simple for our friends here on Good Day.
45 seconds, congratulations.
45 seconds, you guys.
Strong 45.
I know.
It's like, I almost got to go to the bathroom.
I almost got to fill my glass of water to the top.
Yeah, got it right to the end.
I had to sip the next day, but I almost got the water to the top.
That is really, you can do all kinds of different patterns on there.
Yeah. So it's fun. And again, you can just go online. You can find anything that you can print out. You can even draw it if you don't want to have to do that. But you can really get creative with these. So have fun. Happy Halloween and happy Dina-I-Ying.